I'm happy with the way I dealt with the situations. A big difference from last year was he neutralized my serve really well. There was a big focus on let's get that right first, and then the rest of the game will follow. So I was really aware of that to try to make a difference and stay on top of it.
How do you like the conditions here? Because many players say it's pretty tough to play this year with this kind of ball and the general condition.
Yeah, it's difficult conditions. Obviously, it's very different from a lot of other events. But when you sort of get your teeth into the tournament, play a few matches, it just gets easier and easier. And I think it allows for some great tennis because there's a lot of playability on this court, and it just takes a moment to get used to.
What do you think of the balls?
The balls feel solid. I've never had an issue with tennis balls. And when you play, everybody's playing with the exact same ball, so you got to figure it out.
Some of the sand feel a little harder and like cement, they bounce a little higher. You haven't noticed that?
Yeah, I have, but for me, it's such an extreme coming from where we were at Davis Cup. I think really having a fair judgment point on that specific issue is tough because I'm coming from two very different extremes. Where it wasn't bouncing, and here it's bouncing quite a bit. That could be just because of what we played on the surface at Davis Cup, or that could be because it's bouncing really hot here. But I can't really make that judgment.
Milos, either you're losing your marbles or I'm losing my marbles, and we know what chaos is with that. But on the last serve, you seem to bounce the ball 9 times. Something going on there?
It worked.
No other comment on that?
I don't know. I didn't think about it.
Does that happen very often?
But I think maybe I bounced and then I stopped and then I bounced probably an even number. Sorry, I don't think it was straight 9. Well,
I'll let you off.
who knows? But maybe I forgot how to count and need to spend time with my niece and nephew practicing again.
Milos, during the match, did you think it all 12 months ago?
Not during the match. Definitely a big emphasis from what I wanted to do different from last year. But during the match, I came out there with my game plan. I tried to simplify it as much as I could, tried to have a good attitude, and I was able to do so. And there's no lingering thoughts on things. So I tried to, especially the first few matches, play very simple, play high percentage tennis. And then as the tournament goes on, like everybody else, you're just going to keep getting better and better. And that's when you sort of start letting go a bit more and maybe go for shots that are a little bit more risky and that are more comfortable with.
Completely different style.
It's 2 players. I've played a few times each. Against Tommy, I have a pretty good record. What I would say against both players, it's I gotta take care of my game. I gotta figure that out. I gotta put that in place first, organize that, and then it comes to making the small adjustments. But the most important thing for me, at least, is myself first, and then I'll try to put everything else in order.
Would it be more exciting if it's Dimitrov because of you're the same generation, or?
Well, maybe for the viewers, but I'm just going out there trying to find a way to win a match.
Milos, the little meditation, where it come from?
I've been taking piano lessons, so I just practice on court.
Is that a serious answer?
I don't know.
Last 2 questions.